All right, people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another one here on the coach's desk. Big up yourself, people. Yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about on the track, right? I say, you see me, I say. So big up on yourself. So it would be remiss of me not to finish off my series. Yeah, finish off the series and not touch the hurdles. That would be a total, you know, miscue on my part. So of course, today is the final day before Charles. Charles kicks off tomorrow. So definitely we have to touch this hurdle. So we're gonna mix up the episode and just call this one episode. You understand? Final episode. You get what me I say? So people, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And this is the last in a series, Road to Jamaica National Trials. After this, anyway, see me is either for a watch along or we'll be in the stadium giving our reports, live reports, and all of these things. You understand? So pick up yourself. So people, um hurdles event. Make we kick it off with the 400-meter hurdles for men. The 400-meter hurdles for men is gonna be whew, not sure if it is gonna be that competitive or Rashawn Clark will just be a walkaway winner with this one. But he has company in Asini Wilson. Asini Wilson has been running well. He has been improving. I like the youngster, and I believe he has something to give in this coming trials. And I do believe that he has a strong possibility of making the team. Devonte Archer, not much about him, but he'll be entering as well. Marvin Williams, he has been doing this thing quite a long time. I do believe that Marvin should have come through, but apparently it has not happened. As I said before, Rashawn Clark is the overwhelming favorite in this one. Many persons, when we did the preview last Tuesday, persons were saying that this one is going to go sub 48. I don't know, but let's hope that he can, produce a good enough performance that will take him to national title again. He's a national record holder. Based on how others are doing, I don't see four people being in front of Rashawn Clark. That would be a big shocker when it comes down to the national trials. You understand? So people, all right. David Marquis Patrick, not much about him. He'll be entering. Antonio Forbes also will be there. Javed Jones will be there. Sean Gardner, Romario Stewart, Roxoy Cato, the veteran, he's coming for it. He has been on the island very early, and he seems to want to, put a decent one in this one. Jail Hyde, many persons believe Jail is a big game performer. Let's see how he can, put in a very good performance so that he can get on this team. Malik James King, he's a very good one. But one thing with this 4 hurdles, 400 meters that they're trying to qualify, it might pose a problem. I don't know if they're going to fix the schedule because 40 minutes after the prelims of the 400-meter, then it is the 400-meter hurdles. So I don't know if the persons who are down to double will be doing the 400 or they're just going to be focusing on the 400-meter hurdles. On the women's side of things, of course, you have Cheyenne Salmon, very good athlete. She's back in Jamaica training, and she has been doing decently well on the circuit. Definitely, we can look out to her. Gabrielle Matthews, who is a very good, as a personal best 55. Can she get in the 54 bracket and get on this team? Let us see what she has to offer. Anjanette Knight, I do believe, is going to be making this team. Once she does what she has to do in terms of execution, certainly Anjanette will be on the team. Tony and Beckford, not too sure about her. Rhonda White can spring a surprise, even though she's doing the double as well. Rochelle Clayton, I believe, is the number one contender in this one. Rochelle Clayton is the leading Jamaican 4 hurdler right now, and I don't see anybody stopping Rochelle Clayton, barring any unforeseen circumstance. Rochelle will definitely make this team. You understand? Genevieve Russell is one that you can't write off as well. She's a strong competitor, tough cookie. The last time she was out of it and she came and she, won the national title. So we have to look out for Genevieve Russell. She's coach at MVP. So you understand? So definitely we have to look out for that. Lashana Graham is also another one. I don't see this hurdle field as being so much of a strong one. Can we get any upset here? I am not looking for that where that is concerned. So let's kick off things over on the male side of the men's 110-meter hurdles because, may I tell you, this one is going to be a hot one. This one is going to be a cracker, my people. Listen, This one is exciting. This one is so hot that this race, it's so hard to predict who is going to win. Why? Because it's a barrier. It's an obstacle race, people. And of course, it's who hold the nerves on the day. It's who execute. The person that can get their rhythm right. The person that can actually stay on top of things. The person that can also have their cadence and their nerves all right. You understand? So listen, this event is gonna be a very, very tough one. You have the likes of Damian Thomas. Damian Thomas is a good athlete, but I mean, he's around 13-4, so I don't see where he can, pose any problem in this. But definitely, you don't know. It's closer. That time probably was like 2-3 weeks ago. Let's see if he can shave it down a little bit there. Dijor Russell, he has been touted as the next big thing out of Jamaica. He has been having some injury concerns still with Fitzcoleman. They are training in Texas, but he's back home in Jamaica in final preparation for the trial. So let's see what they can bring to the fore. His teammate Answer Parchment, who actually trains in Jamaica with Fitzcoleman. Tell me how that go. I don't know, but Answer Parchment is right there. Answer Parchment 13.2 is right there, and of course, Answer Parchment is a big time performer. He's a big meat performer, and we have to look out for Answer Parchment. Answer Parchment is gonna be in top three. I'm not asking any question. If he doesn't, that would be a massive surprise for me. We also have Rashid Broadbell. Rashid Broadbell, from all I've heard, is that he did a surgery early season. I didn't even know that. But Rashid Broadbell has kicked off his outdoor season in fine style. He's the leading Jamaican athlete on over 110-meter hurdles right now. But is he the smooth Rashid Broadbell? No. He gets out of the blocks tentatively, like he's so careful right now because of his mishap, and he's going as easy as possible. You get what I'm saying? So let's see what I do believe he's gonna be in the top three as well. Yes, Rashid Broadbell in the top three. Who's gonna win? I don't know. Orlando Bennett, he always find a way to get himself on a team. Is this gonna happen this time around? I see it as a very difficult one. Gianna Roberts has a very good shot as well. Omar McLeod, yeah, the second fastest Jamaican men over 110-meter hurdles this season. Omar McLeod looks faster. Omar McLeod seems as if he's getting that Mr. Smooth. He's right in the money. He's one of them that I have in my top three. Listen to me, Omar McLeod is in spunking form. PB twice in the last meet that he ran. And if you know anything about track and field, your last race is what people use to determine what you're about. And even if we're not going to use that, Omar McLeod has been improving rapidly since this season. And we're looking forward to see him compete at the national trials. Odario Phillips is also one that you have to look out for. Andre Harris, youngster, trying to build a name for himself. Tyler Mason, he has not been consistent this season after a good start to last season and holding out throughout the season. He came back this season and it's like he's not putting his shoulder to the wheel. I don't know what's happening with him, but definitely if anybody could break into that top three, it could be Tyler Mason. Franz Campbell, he's another one that we have to look out for. He can spring also a surprise. Philip Lumonius, I don't know, but good athlete, but can he break in the top three? I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. So for me, the top three in this one, Broadbell, Parchment, and McLeod. That's my top three. For the top three in the women's 400-meter hurdles, Anjanette, Rochelle, and Genevieve. For the men, I only have Roshan up top with Jail and Malik. And if anybody can spring that surprise, it's Asani Wilson. No, finally, people, and by no means least, is the women's 100-meter hurdle. Listen, this is going to be epic. This one is going to be fantabulous, if there's such a word, you understand? So, the female event right across the world is very, very competitive. Anywhere you have a lineup of women's 100-meter hurdles, look for a strong field, look for a talented field, look for a world-class field. And in Jamaica, at the national trials, it is no difference. right? Because you're gonna have Yannick Thompson. Yannick Thompson is getting back to where she ought to be. She's running well. She's hurdling well again. Listen, if anybody can spoil the pot of soup, if anybody can kick over the cup of soup, it is Yannick Thompson. And I look forward to that clash come trials. Definitely. Marisa Simpson, uh, she's in the mix. We have Janique Brown. I think she's getting back to where she used to be, probably in the sport. But can she break into the top three? I doubt that much. Kerika Hill. Kerika Hill is a very talented. She still has junior age. She has had a very rough start to this season after she run that 400 meters in such a fine style. She had a very rough time after that. So I'm not too sure about Kerika Hill, but with her determination, with her talent, nothing is limited where she's concerned. Amari Brown, we're in talks that she's gonna kick over the pot of soup as well. Let's see what Amari Brown can do. Brittany Anderson, for me, Brittany Anderson last race was not an indicator of where she is. It indicates to me that Brittany Anderson is struggling. Her three sides in between the hurdles was lack of speed. I'm not sure if they would have loaded her again, but why would, unless she had a rough week of training before she went and do that competition. But right now, she seems as if she was coming back. But this one was tough, and I if Brittany come back this time around and do well, that would be very, very good. Rochelle Burton, very good young hurdler as well. Let's see what she has to offer. Megan Tapper, I've been having a mixed season, and definitely I don't know what Megan has to offer. Danielle Williams, one of my favorite. Danielle Williams is definitely one of my favorite in this one. Onika Wilson can also pull off a strong one. Akira also one of the top three in this one. Demisha Roswell is always there. Yo, listen, it's difficult. It's hard. It's too tough to make a call. But I'm going to be making a call. I'm going to be putting Daniel Williams and Akira Nugent. Any one of them can win. They are in the top two. Who's going to get the top three? I don't know. It is that determined person. It is that person that really wants it. What do you say? One of the hottest races that is going to be at the national trials. Drop a comment, no man. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.